Well, hello everyone. This is Troy Harper here at Harper Cigar Lounge. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to get with you guys today and discuss an event that I just went to. It was the Queensryche and Accept show over in Denver, Colorado. It was the first show of their new tour called Volume and Vengeance, along with Accept, the German metal band Accept. And it was this last Friday on November 7th. It was the first show of the tour and it was a great show. It really was. And I wanted to discuss something I have not done. I've not purchased anyway. Um, it was the Queensrÿche VIP. I have never purchased a VIP. I've been backstage with Striper quite a few times because of just how great of friends they've been to me, and I've gotten to hang out with them quite a bit. But I've never really had to buy a backstage VIP session. So I did it for the first time and wanted to discuss my experience with that. But yeah, again, right now, Queensryche has just started their new tour along with Accept, the German metal band Accept. You may remember them from a song called Balls to the Wall, um, and so many other great songs that they've got. Metal Heart, um, gosh, so many great songs they've got. But anyway, and then Queensryche, of course, a band that I have always been a huge fan of is, these guys. And this is a shirt I purchased at the show. This is from their very first EP, and it's probably my favorite Queensryche album, which is this one here that came out in 1983. And I believe this is the 15th anniversary tour for Queensryche, for the Queensryche EP. Um, I wanted to double check my edition here. Gosh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm way off. I don't know why I thought 15 years, but that album came out in 1983. So it's been around for 42 years. I guess I'm a lot older than I remembered. Anyway, but yeah, so 43 years ago, this EP came out, of Queensryche, Queen of the Reich, Night Rider, Blinded, The Lady Wore Black, and this is a remastered version that was re-released in 2023. And this has some bonus tracks on it as well as a couple live tracks. So anyway, great album there. And let's see here. Actually, all the bonus tracks are from a live show um, from Tokyo. Um, that was taken again in Tokyo on August 5th, 1984. Originally released as a Live in Tokyo. I'm having to put the CD up a little closer to me because it's got a black cover and my lighting is a little more dim in here. But the uh, the bonus tracks on this is Night Rider, Prophecy, Deliverance, Child of Fire, Enforce, Blinded, The Lady Wore Black, Warning, Take Hold the Flame, and Queen of the Reich. So really great live album on the end there. And then 4 EP, 4 song EP originally. Um, but yeah, Queen of the Reich, Night Rider, Blinded, and The Lady Wore Black are the songs on that EP. But here's a kind of look on the inside of it there. But yeah, besides Operation Mindcrime, The Warning, and Rage for Order, I think this one's probably definitely my, I don't know, I'd have to say my number one definitely. So anyway, but this was the backdrop they had at the show, that from that first EP, that black background with the gold and purple writing on there, which I really love that old logo of theirs. I wish they would have kept it around a little longer. So anyway, but yeah, so went to the show, met up with my buddy Jacob Lee, and his dad Lee, and we hung out for quite a while, smoking cigars throughout the day. And I got in line about 5:15 for the VIP. But before that, we met Stone from Queensryche. He handed me um, a really cool guitar pick, and I'm trying to see where I laid it. Here it is. And I wish I could have gotten a picture with him when he was outside talking to us, but he came up and was just so gracious and nice. Talked to me and my buddy Jacob and his dad Lee, like we had always known him. And just, last year we had the same experience when me and Jacob went and saw KK's Priest and Accept. Tim Ripper Owens came out and their guitars for KK's Priest came out and talked to us like they had known us forever. The metal community is so cool. I tell you what, these guys that are out there playing and putting on these great shows for us. It's been nice when they see us standing around outside waiting to get into their show that they appreciate that so much and they come up and talk with us. So not everybody does, but we usually will find someone that'll come up and talk to us at these smaller venues. So I really do love smaller venues. Not only are you up closer to the band and with a more intimate experience, but these guys walk around, wanting to check out the city that they're in, and they don't get to do that when they're stuck on in an arena, stuck on the grounds of an arena. They don't get to go walk around and check out, the town. So it was a great experience getting to meet Stone, and then I knew I was going to get to meet him again during the backstage VIP. But ran into Martin Mondick, my buddy from Accept as well. Didn't get to get a picture with him. I wish I could have, but got to talk to him for a brief moment. With this being their first show on the tour, they were pretty busy, so I didn't want to stop Martin. But Martin was on my podcast last January. If you guys got to catch that, you'll remember Martin Mondick, the bass player for Accept. So cool guy. Got to talk to him, for a moment because I knew he was busy. I didn't want to keep him any longer than what I had to. But we've been messaging back and forth since that show in Denver, Colorado, this last Friday night on the 7th of November. So anyway, guys, you gotta catch this show. It was great. Accept was great. Queensryche was great, and the guys were all great. So I will show you something before I end this, but I just wanted to show you guys what I got and what my experience was with this VIP with Queensryche. Like I said, this was my first time buying a VIP. I used to be in the music business and I've gotten to know a lot of people over time, and I've never had to really buy any kind of backstage passes, or for VIP meet and greets or anything like that. Never had to do that. So this was my first time doing it. So I definitely want to give you guys my rating, what my thoughts are on this as well. But let me get this little Oliva cigar lit up. Um, so yeah, it was a great day. Got there about 12:30 in the afternoon. Hung out, smoked cigars with my buddies, and watched people unloading equipment off the tour bus and off of their equipment trucks, and met some of the road crew and everything too. That was really cool. And getting to meet up with Martin again for a moment was great. Getting to meet Stone outside, the lead guitarist for Queensryche, was awesome. He was so nice to us, and it was very generous of him to give us one of his new guitar picks, which I'll cherish for a long time. But I'm going to show you guys what I got during this VIP meet and greet, and it was $139.99 is what I paid for it. And would I do it again? Yes, I would. I would do it again. Because I've got more stuff to get signed by Queensryche. But no, would I do it with any other band? Yeah, I'd probably do it with another band too. I've heard a lot of good things about VIPs. Like I said, I've just been spoiled over the years. I've never had to pay for a VIP meet and greet, but I thought this would be a cool experience to finally do it, especially with Queensryche, since I've always wanted to meet those guys. And so I finally got to meet them, and they were just great. I'm just gonna tell you, they were all great. They really were. So anyway, but got to the venue in Denver, Colorado. It was the Summit Music Hall. Had never been to this venue before. It was a new venue for me to check out. I've been to the Oriental Theater in Denver, and I've been to the Paramount, and I've been to um gosh, I'm trying to remember the other one I went to last year, but went and saw King Diamond. Oh, I was at the Mission Ballroom Theater, So I went and saw them. And I've been to some other theaters in Denver where I've gotten to hang out with Striper, of course, but I can't remember the name of those venues. But anyway, got to the venue at 12:30, hung out, and I could not wait to get into this VIP, um, to check it out, see what it was like, and see how it was for me. It was a great experience, and I definitely would do it again. I would do it with another band if there's another band that I really want to meet that I get to go see. Twisted Sister is going to be doing a reunion tour, and Poison's going to be doing a reunion tour this next year. Uh, and here in the States, I believe. So I'd really love to meet those guys. I'd love to meet Twisted Sister. I would love to meet Poison. And I know none of these bands have all original members anymore, but the key members are still there. And I would love to meet whoever I could. But getting back to this VIP, I bought this shirt at the venue. On the back, it's got the recent tour dates, but looks very old school, this shirt. I really love it. And this is what was given to me to wear into the VIP. And on the back, it's got the tour dates for this new tour, which again started in Denver, Colorado last Friday night on November 7th, and will end December 20th of this year in Temecula, California. But anyway, so that's what I got to wear in that was given to us. Um, so got into um on my ticket for the VIP, it said to be ready by 3, but we didn't go in until about 5:15. So we went in and we got to go in before everybody else got to go in, which was really great. Made us or gave us a chance to look through the merchandise sooner, get our spots sooner than everybody else, which was really cool. Got to see the venue without anybody in it yet, except for the people that were working the show. So that was really cool. But anyway, got inside, and there was about 10 of us, I believe. Got inside, and the guys in Queensryche um, immediately greeted us, and they were just the nicest. They really were. And um, let me tell you everyone's names, who they are in the band, what they play. But we got Michael Wilton, which is one of the original co-founders of Queensryche. He plays lead and rhythm guitar, so Michael Wilton. Eddie Jackson again, founding member, original member of Queensryche, bass player, backing vocals as well. And then let's see, Michael Wilton, lead and rhythm guitar. Eddie Jackson, bass guitar, backing vocals. Mike Stone, uh, their lead guitars and backing vocals. And then Todd Latour on vocals. Casey Grillo on drums. And that is the band right now. That is the current lineup for Queensryche. So again, Michael Wilton, lead and rhythm guitar, founding member, co-founding member. Eddie Jackson, bass guitar, backing vocals, founding member as well. I'm sorry, Michael Wilton is a founding member of Queensryche. Eddie Jackson, bass guitar, backing vocals, again, founding member of Queensryche. So those two are the original members. And then Mike Stone, lead guitars, backing vocals, which he's been with them for a little while now. Todd Latour on vocals, and Casey Grillo on drums. So those are the current members of Queensryche, but they all met up with us. I remember back in the day when I was younger, if you were able to go backstage and meet anybody, the band would be sitting behind a table. You get to shake their hand real quick, say hi, get a quick autograph, and you're on your way, and that was it. Got a thank you in. They would thank you for being there. Just real quick conversation, and then that was it. Well, now with this VIP, we got to stand around, talk to the band, talk to them, get to know them better, ask questions about them. Got to be on a more personal, deeper level with these guys, and they weren't rushing you off. They stood around and talked to us for a while. Got our autographs, and then they took a group picture with us. And that was just really cool too. So they were really nice about everything. And, it was just great having conversation with these guys. And they treated us just like family. And they just were very respectful, very courteous to us. And they were, yeah, just great guys. They really were. So anyway, I was glad to do it. And I would definitely do it again, like I said. Um, so here's my autographs that I got. You're allowed to take one item in to get autographs. So I got their recent album autographed. Right there is everybody's signatures, and they even personalized it to me. This album is the Digital Noise Elite Alliance, and this came out 3 years ago in 2022. So yeah, great album. Digital Noise Alliance, and I usually have had them sign the front in the past, but I've signatures can smear real easy, so I thought it'd be best to get it on the inside this time. That way they're protected and not gonna smear on me or anything like that. So anyway, so there's their autographs. So got that, and then I got this beanie, this really cool beanie. That was one thing they gave us also. That was in our care package. So I really love this beanie, kind of a turquoise and black colors with their logo on the front. So first beanie I've worn in a long time. Um, and this originally had a fuzzy ball on the top or like a pom-pom. I took that off. I thought this was more metal this way. So anyway, but and let's see here. There's two bands we had to wear during the show. Um, I think this one was to show that we were 21 or over since they sold alcohol there. And then here's the other one right there that I had that was given to us for the meet and greet. There's the other one right there that we wore again to get into the venue to show that we were 21 or over. And because they had a bar and they had the best pizza, some of the best pizza I'd ever ate. I'll explain that here in a moment too. But anyway, got a sticker right there as well. And got a koozie with all the album covers on it. So there's that. Got a magnet that looks like a concert ticket with the old logo on it, that lightning on there. That was really cool. So in theme of the very first album from the Queensryche EP. So that's a really cool magnet. And then got a bottle opener, and then got a tour pick right there. Queensryche with all the signatures, and then on the back, it's got the Volume and Vengeance Tour 2025 with that famous logo from Queensryche. So anyway, that's what I got. And they didn't give us a tote bag. I was kind of hoping we would have gotten a tote bag. This is what they kind of put everything in. So that part I was a little disappointed with. I felt they could have given us kind of a nice little tote bag or something like that to keep everything in. But anyway, that's the way it goes, I guess. But it was cool to get these other little souvenirs and to get my autograph CD. And I really should have had the original members autograph this one for me, but it said one item, so I didn't want to take advantage of that. And then of course there's my armbands or my wristbands. And again, got this, right here again, the VIP pass, really nice big laminate, and it's got the tour dates on the back. Got the beanie, so I really happy with the beanie. Really happy with that. I really love the backstage VIP pass with the Queensryche um, logo on it. It says Queensryche with their famous logo on it. So anyway, so there's that. So anyway, so that's what I got for souvenirs from them. And again, my autograph CD, which I think it's great that I finally got all their autographs. Um, all the recent members of this band. So anyway, but my rating on this VIP was definitely probably a 9 out of 10 at least. Just because I really enjoyed the social aspect of getting to hang out with the band, talk to them, and not have to be just talking to them from the where they're sitting behind a table maybe real quick. and having to be rushed out. So I really appreciated that, they were taking their time with us, which they were on somewhat of a, they were on somewhat of a schedule because this is a 5:15, and people are going to start coming into the venue at about 6 o'clock p.m. is when they opened the doors. So we had about 45 minutes to hang out with them, which I thought was pretty good. Overall, 45 minutes with the band, I thought was really good. And they were really cool about the group photos and all that. So really enjoyed it. Definitely enjoyed it. And I would definitely do it again. But again, my rating's a 9 out of 10. Just because of the fact I thought they could have given us a tote bag instead of just a plastic bag like that. Other than that, I was happy with everything else pretty much. And I also kind of thought it would have been cool if they would have allowed at least 2 items instead of just one. The acts have backstage pass or VIP. You were able to bring 2 items to have signed. So I thought it would have been really cool, if that would have been allowed to have more than one item, maybe two. They could just get signed from Queensryche. So, but anyway, but it was a cool experience. Definitely would do it again, like I said. And before we end this, I want to show you guys the video from the first song that I took. This is Queen of the Reich, very first song they played live on this new tour in Denver. So let me go to that and let's see here. Make sure I go to my share. Get my share sound on. This was taken by me. I do not own the rights to this music. The video is owned by me, by myself and Queensryche. So anyway, wanted to show this to you. This was the very first song from the show that I taped. And so I wanted to share that with you guys and show it to you. So I have an idea what their new stage setting looks like, what they sound like on stage, how they look. I hope you guys will decide to go see them after you see this video. It was a great time. I think you guys will love it. So make sure you go check them out definitely before it's too late. So.
To the remnants of a world that once was, heed my voice. For generations you indulged in a petty struggle for dominance. I watched and I learned. I saw your failures and the human weaknesses that were your undoing. Today, a new age begins with my way. Your
Thank you. Let's walk in the shadow.
Okay, so there you have it. First song of their show. I do have the my buddy Jacob Lee, which has a great YouTube channel called Jake Not From State Farm, and he's got a great show called Jake's Music State where he discusses a lot of hard rock, metal reviews, and has a little bit of some cigar content as well. We've done some podcasts together. He's my buddy that I hung out with at the show. He was actually given the backstage or the set list for the show that came off of the stage for Queensryche, and I've got a picture of that. I'm not going to reveal any of the songs because I want you guys to be surprised when you go see the show. I want you to go see it. You're going to love it. So I'm not going to reveal the songs that are on that set list. But it's a great set list. You guys are going to love it. I'm telling you. But again, Queensryche is Queensryche is Michael Wilton, lead and rhythm guitar, Eddie Jackson, bass guitar, backing vocals, Mike Stone, lead guitar, backing vocals, Todd Latour on vocals, and Casey Grillo on drums. Great bunch of guys. I really do hope you'll go see them. I really do. I really do. But this show is great. Check them out, guys. I think you're gonna love it. I really do. I am gonna try to show you guys one more thing here. Um, we'll see if it works. I'll apologize ahead of time if it don't. But I wanted to show you the short that I made on YouTube that's got some of the photos from that VIP experience that I had that I took myself. So anyway, so let me see if I can pull that up. Let's see. Thought there'd be a way I could minimize this so I could. Let's see here. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Let me put a pause on that. Okay, here's mine. I'm gonna see if this works, guys. And again, I'll apologize if for some reason it doesn't work on here ahead of time. But if it don't, just go to my channel, look up Queensryche VIP Experience, Denver, Colorado, 11/7/25, and you can look at it. Okay, so hopefully that worked. And like I said, I'll apologize ahead of time if it didn't. Uh, but if this did, if you guys couldn't see what I just showed, go to my YouTube channel and put in Queensryche VIP Experience 11/7/25, and you'll be able to see it. If this did work out and you guys were able to see it, these songs that are on both of these videos that I've shown today are on the set list. Just want you to know that. So, but I'm not going to reveal the rest of it. But anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed this. And hope you guys will get to go see Queensryche and Accept on their new Volume and Vengeance tour going through December 20th of this year. And again, guys, thanks for joining me. Cheers. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, make sure you do that today. Hit a like, hit that like, leave your comments, questions, and feedback. Share this content with everybody you know. And I'd sure appreciate it, guys. But yeah, go check these guys out. You're going to love them. Accept did a great job too. You'll really love watching Accept. If you've never seen them before, you're gonna love them. And if you have seen them before, they're still kicking ass out there, guys. Queensryche and Accept both are just kicking ass. And you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. And I hope you guys will catch these guys. I really do. So anyway, guys, keep rocking, keep smoking, take care of yourselves. And again, cheers to you guys there, guys. And we'll see you soon, guys. I got plenty of content coming to this channel. So make sure you subscribe today. Again, hit that like, leave your comments, questions, feedback, share this content with everybody you know, and make sure you hit the bell below to get all the current content and updates on this channel. So make sure you guys do that. So anyway, guys, I will see you guys later. And again, thanks for joining me, guys. I appreciate you. Anyway, we'll see you guys later.